Hello, everybody, and welcome to the FMRA Dash Series for our All-Star Weekend at Iowa Speedway. We're watching Chris Michaels because he's fastest here in practice, and I'm joined, as always, with my co-host, Josh. Josh, are you ready for this weekend?
Yes, I am. Iowa Speedway All-Star Weekend. Oh, it's just a beautiful, beautiful scenery, beautiful weather weekend. For this weekend's race and the atmosphere. I mean, I couldn't say more. It's awesome.
It is awesome, although it's kind of bittersweet. With the ending of the Sportsman Series coming tomorrow, we crown the champion, and we say goodbye to be honest, one of the last of the very first cars of the series, or trucks, rather.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't gonna bring it up. You're right. It is bittersweet, but we done what we had to do.
It is something that really came down to just out of the FMRA's hands. And as much as everyone would have loved to keep it going, I mean, there's drivers that aren't going to have a way to drive this season. I mean, there is, and teams losing. Like, there's a lot of people losing in this situation, and we're sorry all the way around. And right now, Brad Miller going to sit on the pole. Can he hold it? This series, the Dash Series, is going to remain, and then our Grand Stock Series will be the main series going forward. And right there, Brad Miller is going to hold on to the pole, and we're going to start this one off Iowa Speedway. 15 laps after we run the order, and a little bit of jibber jabber from me and Josh, because that's what we get paid to do. Ladies and gentlemen, sitting on the pole, it is the 98 Dodge of Brad Miller. And then we're going to see the 387 Chevy of Trey Fanta. We're going to go back a row to the 71 of Donnie Dodge. And then the Chevy 74 of Barry Stern Parts Jr. And then we got the Dodge 99 of Chris Michaels with the Chevy 01 of Dylan Wagner. Then we got the Dodge 22 of Corey Gamble next to the Ferrari 57 of Bruno. Then we got the Pontiac 710 of Chronix High next to the Ford 54 of Brandon Cook. Then we got the unmanufactured 26 of Rory Thompson next to the 88 of Brett Rainier. Chevy 88 of Brett Rainier. Then we got the Chevy McDonald's 18 of Austin Kiesler. Then we got the Chevy 21 of Tyler Ferguson. Then we got the Toyota 001 of Mike Storm next to the Toyota 007 of Jackson Beauregard. Then we got the Dodge 722 of Caden Gamble. And then we got the Ford 5 of Aaron Aldridge. Then we got the Pontiac 27 of Jeremy Stelhor next to the Dodge 7 of Christian Gunn. Then we got the Chevy 24, Stephen Clark next to the Ferrari 59 of Christopher Rich. Then we got the Ford 00 of Billy Ray Dog next to the Chevy 19 of Chris Chaos. Then we got the Ford 95 of Brett Aldridge next to the Pontiac 69 of Joseph Robinson. Brad Miller's going to start this one out. Josh, are you willing to make your prediction yet?
You know what? Give me that 71.
He's looking at that 71 of Donnie, who's been a fierce competitor here in the Dash Series. Now, I'm going to make my prediction. I know last time I did this, absolutely wrong. I'm going to do it again. The 387 of Trey Fanta. We've seen Trey week after week improve and excel. He keeps running up front. His time is coming, Josh.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. His time is definitely coming.
Now, before you place your bets off me and Josh's word, I don't recommend you do that. We've been wrong countless times. But also, The 98 of Brad Miller is another good pick. I mean, a guy who has excelled. He won a championship to get these guys back on the roll. I wouldn't look away from that 98, Josh.
Yeah, I wouldn't look away myself. I mean, all these drivers we've mentioned, talked about, are a force to reckon with.
Now a two-car team of Rad Roots Racing with the 74 and 01. They're both up here, and so is Michaels Miller Racing. So, I mean, that's something to keep an eye on, both team and teammates. Really close here. This is a series where manufacturer doesn't really seem to play a part. You can put your manufacturer parts and car all together and still run relatively similar to your Ford, to your Ferrari, to your Pontiac, to your Toyota counterparts, Josh.
Yeah, at this level, these cars are just so similar that manufacturers don't really, it doesn't really make that big of a deal. I mean, these parts are just so similar that at the end of the day, it's just a sticker on the car now at this level.
Now, I get to make this announcement for Rory Thompson. He has finally signed a deal with the manufacturer, Josh.
All right. Drum roll, please. Let's hear it.
So, after some consideration and a lot of talking, Rory Thompson has signed a manufacturer deal with Pontiac.
Wow, Pontiac! I did not see that one coming.
So,
congratulations.
He does have some Pontiac stuff on the car, but it'll be made more official probably in the next couple races because, paperwork and finalizing things. It does take a minute to get some of that stuff put together, Josh.
Yeah, crucial, dotting the I's, crossing the T's, and signing the final paperwork. I know all about that.
So, Rory Thompson going to Pontiac as this thing gets started. Remember, Dash Series, it is a dash. We are going to start 15 laps on the clock, and that is all you get. I mean, cautions can come out, but that's 15 laps, Josh.
I mean, yeah, 15 laps. It is a dash. I mean, it wouldn't be a dash if we had more laps.
Iowa Speedway, we want to thank you. We want to bring up to everybody that stop over to the FMRA official shop just about an hour from here in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Because this is actually, is that some smoke coming out the 98, Josh?
I was looking at that, trying to figure it out myself.
I think
definitely something now you want to keep an eye on.
The 98 is smoking right off the bat, Josh.
Oh. That is not good.
It seems to be coming from that back rear area of the car. You don't see it from this angle. If we could get back put where we just were, maybe we could see it again. Okay, it seemed to have stopped.
That's not a good sign.
We're going to have to keep an eye on that 98. Here we go. 15 laps. Iowa Speedway. The Dash Series.
Boogity boogie.
Well, it doesn't seem to be affecting that car right now.
Not at the moment, no. He's running off with it.
3 wide for third, into the wall! That is the second time Barry Sternparts Jr. and Trey Fanta
Green
have gotten into each other, Josh. That is now a reoccurring incident.
may have to have a team meeting with those drivers after the race.
Michaels dives in on Brad. Oh my.
And that's what I'm hearing after the race. They're being called to the hauler. Not sure if fines will be handed down, but they are going to get a talking to.
Well, I'm sure you're going to be involved, Josh. So.
Yes, we're going to have to get this sorted out.
The 71 of Donnie has now took the lead from Chris Michaels. Now remember, guys, Monday, these guys have wrestling matches they need to be ready for. Well,
that's one thing. That's one thing we forget, that some of these drivers out here not only race behind the wheel, they compete inside the ring. And that's hard to fathom.
Yeah, we used to bring it up a lot in the test season. These guys are wrestlers first, racers second. They had to learn how to do this. Josh, right now you're picked at 71, holding the lead. We're 5 laps in.
I wasn't going to say anything.
Rory Thompson's made his way to the front. Austin Kiesler. Mike Storm getting pushed by Austin Kiesler here. Dylan seems to be holding up here with these guys, Josh, pretty well.
We got a new leader.
Six laps in. Seen Dylan go to that outside, and that did not work for him. Austin Kiesler holding it. The 18 holding low. Come around 8 laps in. You excited for Sunday, Josh?
Oh, yeah. I mean, definite.
All the special schemes. I don't know exactly what we're going to see, but I hear it's going to be good for the few teams that are participating.
Yeah, I've got a sneak peek at all this racing, of course. And I think we got something unique and special that most everybody's going to enjoy, I'm sure.
Brad Miller tried to go to that outside on Austin Kiesler, and again, not able to make that high line work. Austin Kiesler holding on to it here. 10 laps into this 15-lap race. 6 more laps to go, Josh.
These laps are quickly winding down, and they're jockeying for position in the back here throughout the field.
Austin Kiesler trying to hold this down.
But he's doing a good job of it at the moment.
Yeah, the 18 team really struggled this season. A win here could be glorious for morale.
Yeah, I mean, just something they need, a shot in the arm, just that momentum that they need. It could happen today.
Rory Thompson, I mean, we're still seeing it be competitive here. Now he's got Pontiac with him. I would be worried if I was everybody else.
Yeah, I would be too. I mean, just got that extra boost, that extra backing. You can make something of it.
3 laps to go. Going to be 2 laps this time by. Austin Kiesler is doing his best to hold bottom.
If anybody wants to take it from him, they're going to have to do it on the high line.
Stelhorn is worked up in that 27. And white flag in the air. Austin Kiesler holding it.
Coming down the back stretch, he's not having nobody really compete for the lead.
And takes the checkered flag. Austin Kiesler wins it here at Iowa Speedway for Fat Money Racing and the 18 team. You know, Fat Money Racing is actually stationed here in, well, not here, but close to here in Iowa, in Cedar Rapids, about an hour away. Also where the shop is for the FMRA. First place, Austin Kiesler. Second place, Jeremy Stelhorn. Bruno gets third. Rory Thompson fourth. Brett Aldridge fifth. Mike Storm sixth. Chronics High seventh. Corey Gamble eighth. Brad Miller ninth. Donnie 10th. Stephen Clark 11th. Go ahead, pause the read skin. You want to see where your driver ended up. And we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.